And secondly, they submitted to an arbitrary stability and growth pact, which was designed by the German finance minister at the time, Theo Weigel, which stated that the overall public debt to GDP ratio should be no greater than 60%, and budget deficits should be no greater than 3% of GDP on an annual basis. Now, I will tell you, you can read any economics textbook, and I promise you, there is no empirical or theoretical justification for those numbers. You could look anywhere. You can look in, Greg Mankew's textbook that they give all the Harvard first-year economics students. You could probably look at any economic textbook here that they give you at Columbia. But I guarantee you won't find any justification for that number. And you're probably wondering how those numbers came about. Well, it's interesting because the secret has finally been revealed. There is a recent story in Aujourd'hui en France, which tells us why we have the 3% number for the Stability and Growth Pact. And the confession came from Guy Abbé, who is a former senior budgetary ministry official. He was the inventor of the concept. He said, and I quote, "We came up with the 3% figure in less than an hour." It was a back-of-the-envelope calculation without any theoretical reflection. Mitterrand needed an easy rule that he could deploy in his discussions with ministers who kept coming into his office to demand money. We needed something simple, 3%. Pourquoi pas? It was a good number that had stood the test of time. It was reminiscent of the Trinity. So this is the number that they came up with. Why not 1%? Why not 2%? Why not 5 or 7%? And these are the mandarins, the énarquiens, the so-called policy elites. And this is how policy making is. It's symptomatic of all the problems that we have. And yet this is treated as something akin to the Holy Gospel.